Now, your 41 NBC AccuWeather forecast, presented by Volume Chevrolet.
Welcome back on this Friday morning, Middle Georgia. Of course, we are tracking a system here in the eastern U.S. Got a little bit of rain that came through the much of Middle Georgia already. In fact, that's what we're currently seeing in Dublin right now. It's just a light rain at this point. Earlier today, or this morning, severe thunderstorms out in Alabama, but that's notably weakened now, and we're just left with a lot of cloud cover. Hopefully, this cloud cover remain abundant. However, I have my concerns given the amount of sun that is just off to our west. So once we see this rain move out, and you see sun off to just the west here in Middle Georgia, that's going to be something to watch because the added sun adds heat, and added heat leads to more instability. So, severe outlook for today is a level 3 enhanced risk for the entirety of Middle Georgia. On Wednesday, I was hopeful. I really was thinking and really hoping that, okay, the cold front wouldn't be that impressive when it got here and we would just get a few thunderstorms and a level 1 risk. And that's unfortunately not the case. Everything is on the table for this afternoon. I would say the least concern is going to be flash flooding. There might be low-lying areas that do a little bit of excess rainfall for a short period of time, but it shouldn't be anything that lasts. I'm a bit concerned about the tornado threat for today. However, the models and what we're seeing with the potential for storms to form independently of each other and not be aligned enhances that tornado threat. Hail, small hail very likely with storms. However, larger hail, maybe up to golf ball size, that could be possible as well. That could cause some major problems for cars and then roofs. And of course, powerful wind gusts are almost always on the table anytime we talk about a severe weather event. Good amount of heat for today, low 80s for most of our highs. Got a couple of mid 80s in there. Gray at 86 is going to be our hot spot for this afternoon. So see this rain off to the east. That's what we've got moving through Dublin right now. It's just some shower type rain. Here we go. We start heading into the later afternoon hours and we begin to see these storms firing up, and notice how they are independent of each other. They're not competing with each other for energy. As long as they're independent of each other like that, you've got the potential for those storms to rotate. And when they start rotating and then something called a tornado could potentially drop from them, you can get long track tornadoes. Now, as you see them move later into the evening, we start to see these merge into a line a bit. But even at that point, that doesn't mean your tornado threat is off the table. You can still get embedded tornadoes within a line. That's going to be our later threat for the eastern counties, whereas more of our central counties probably is going to be those individual cells right when they first form, which is typically in severe weather events when that threat is going to be the highest. By 8 o'clock, most of the rain in the region will be done. By midnight, we should be completely done with mostly clear skies heading into tomorrow. And while we will see a decent amount of cloud cover tomorrow afternoon as the back end of the system wraps around, shouldn't see any rain. It's just going to be a lot of cloud cover and some strong wind gusts. In 10 seconds, we'll check out your 7-day forecast.
At Volume Chevrolet, get oil changes for life, plus a 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Visit Volume Chevrolet, I-75 exit 187 in Forsyth. That's volumechevrolet.com.
Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. So obviously today we're expecting those storms. Tomorrow partly cloudy skies and back into the upper 70s. By the way, lows for tonight are going to be back in the upper 50s and low 60s. That's going to be the coolest lows that we've seen all week long. We'll be back in the 80s by Monday and throughout next week. Good amount of sunshine. After today, it looks like our next rain chance isn't going to roll in until late next week.